Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah, good morning, I hope you're fine and well. Dull and wintry here in Denmark this morning, but hey ho, it's all good. I'm feeling minty fresh this morning. I'm wearing mint today and I've got my bright lipstick and nails. I'm a type 1 in dressing your truth, and that knowing what my type is really supports me, especially on these dark Danish mornings. Anyway, let's get into it. A few things for you today. It's going to be another good week. I can feel it in my bones. At the moment, I am reposting the videos I made about Christmas. Just a wee reminder about that. The planning for Christmas is going to be cozy this year. You're not going to be stressing. And as I've said before, we're not decorating right now. We're not going out buying tons of stuff. The whole point of doing this prep in advance is to stop us when we see the store. I mean, the stores are full right now. I don't know where you live, but the stores are full right now of all the Christmas things and all the Christmas candles and the lights and the cookies, all the stuff. But by having this planning in place, you're going to be checking what you already have. You're going to be making lists, do we really need it? And case in point, at Christmas, I have my candles, and I like to have a Christmas scented spray for cleaning in the kitchen, so it keeps it hygge when I'm cleaning up. But I have this bottle, this is one from last year, and I've got plenty of it. I don't need to be buying another one. And if you can look through your Christmas decorations this week, your Christmas supplies, your Christmas linens, your Christmas serviettes, hopefully you've got them in a box somewhere, whether it's in the attic or in your basement. Have a look through those, have a look through them now. I've got videos about it if you want to see me going through my stuff last year, the year before. Because knowing what you already have is going to stop you from buying more. Now, of course, there will be some things that you need. Case in point, I've been stocking up on flour because I do quite a lot of baking at Christmas. But knowing that you enjoy baking, you'll be making your errand list, and then when you see that there's a good offer on, like here in Denmark we use a lot of marzipan or the Amarena cherries that I like, then you can say, hey, that's a great offer, I'm going to pounce on that and I'm going to get it. So instead of just kind of doing that mindless shopping and being excited about all the things in the shops, it's going to stop our spending. And as we are coming up to December, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I'm taking part in a challenge this year, the December Daily Dash. Now, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I know a lot of new people are watching my videos, so welcome here. And if you don't know who I'm Diane in Denmark. I am a routines coach. I coach people in time management so that they can get more out of their day, whether you are working from home, whether you're working outside the home, whether you're running two businesses, so that we can get more out of our day. And also, I assure you, once we've got that more time or more space, if you're a minimalist and you're paring things down, what you're replacing it with. Hopefully you're replacing it with some hygge, some cozy moments in your day. I'm a hygge expert. I'm here in Denmark, the home of hygge, and I really enjoy every day to the max. I get in my self-care every day and I really enjoy life. And a couple of weeks ago I mentioned that I'm doing this December Daily Dash with my friends, and every day, every single day of December, count them, we are going to be running or walking. You can do whatever you like. Run or walk 5 kilometers. And it may seem like a lot, and you don't have to do 5 kilometers. Maybe if you are not used to actually getting your steps in every day, you can go for 1,000 steps, or maybe if you're not very good at getting your self-care in, maybe you can go for 31 days of self-care in December. I've got plenty of tips about that. And we do it for several reasons. First up, it is extremely dark here in December in Denmark. Dark basically all day, but when we do get daylight, it'll be somewhere between 9 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're getting like max 6 hours of daylight. If you know, if it's not raining all day and dark. So it helps with the mental health. We are getting outside, we are getting some fresh air, we are exercising so that we actually feel physically tired at the end of the day instead of just mentally tired. We are connecting with others. We will be running either individually or in small groups. Maybe at the weekend we'll be running in bigger groups. And it's just that connection, and connecting either with outside with nature or connecting with others. And that is a great way to really focus in on your mental health. If you have difficulties with that in December, maybe you don't enjoy Christmas, maybe this will be a great way for you to carry yourself through, and we will be helping you with it. So I hope you'll consider joining us. I will be posting every day. You know me, I love to kind of document what is going on around me and all the fun things that we do. Oh, and I wanted to give you a little update. A few weeks ago I had mentioned that I went to a Stitch and Bitch group in my ladies group, and we meet once a month. And I had been inspired to join the group because I saw one of the projects that we're doing, which was crocheting little pumpkins. Now, don't look too closely. This is what my pumpkin turned out like. And I got started on it, and crochet is really not my thing. And it was good to try it because I realised that actually there are other crafts that I enjoy doing. And just because I'm not good at crochet doesn't mean I don't need to do a little creative craft. And I enjoy doing something. I don't have to have a finished project. For me, it's the being creative, or just sitting doing something with my fingers, you know, whatever that is. And I thought I'd just give you a wee update because I posted on Instagram that I was at Stitch and Bitch on Friday. And Karen, South African Karen, who you've seen in many of my videos, she runs the group, and she has this beautiful wreath on her front door of pom-poms. Now, you know me, I'm a cheerleader, rah, rah, rah. I'm a type 1 in dressing your truth, which is a cheerleader type, and you know, and I thought, hey, I've got my pom-poms, I'm gonna have to have a pom-pom wreath. So this weekend I've been making pom-poms. Now I had a lot of leftover bits and bobs of wool from when the kids were small and when we would do craft stuff. I've actually got 2 boxes of wool, and I thought instead of me beating myself up that I can't do the crochet thing, I'll make some pom-poms, and I'm going back to cross-stitch. I'll show that in a minute. But anyway, the pom-poms, I got these pom-pom makers. I don't know if you've ever tried these, but I actually realised, okay, you can make perfect pom-poms with these, but I'm not into making the perfect things. And if you go into YouTube, you can find lots of methods for doing it, making pom-poms, just winding the wool around your fingers, or you can do it around table legs and make 5 pom-poms at once. So anyway, be prepared for a lot of pom-poms. So I'm thinking that this winter I'm going to put together my own pom-pom wreath. And the other thing, I'm going to go back to cross-stitch. Now this is something that I made 20 years ago. Let me see, the date's on it somewhere. Christmas, Yule, it says Yule 1998. Now this was a runner that I made for my dearly departed Danish father-in-law, and you can buy the runner, the white runner, and it's the cross-stitch fabric, I don't know what you call it. I know there's a fancy word for this stuff, for the cross-stitch. And I went to the library in 1998 and I chose lots of Danish patterns, little motifs for these sum up Danish Christmas. You know, I've got the hearts, and we have the kringle, and we have the little marzipan pigs with a little bow around them, and you've got your little nisipi, kind of little elves. And I sat and did this in 1998, and it took me a while. I would sit each evening and I would do a little motif, but I got it done, and I'm going to go back. I'm not going to do a huge project like this, but I'm thinking, and I just started doing something the other day, a little heart. I'm going to do some small ones like that, and maybe I can use them for putting on gifts, or maybe I can use them for putting underneath, you know, like coaster things. And as I said, for me, it's just that being creative. You know, and if I don't get it finished, it doesn't matter. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. It's just something that gives me 5 or 10 minutes sitting doing something that is not worrying about what is going on in the world, or, you know, that just kind of takes me out of what's going on and just gives me that time to breathe. So if you've been getting too much tension with your crochet tension, maybe you want to switch up and do another craft. Maybe you haven't done watercolor painting for years. Maybe you have a lot of scrapbooking stuff that you never used. Get that out. And remember, if you're not using those things, if you don't enjoy the craft anymore, please, you know, hand on your tools or your supplies onto somebody else who can use them. On Friday, I took along my collection of crochet hooks. Most of them I had got from my dearly departed Danish mother-in-law, and I'm never going to use them. My mother-in-law was fantastic at doing tiny crocheted items. That's not me. I've kept one crochet hook, and all the rest I passed on to the ladies who were there, and they'll be able to use them. So anyway, I got another wee reminder to declutter what you're not using, pass it on. And talking about passing on, I need to get on because I'm heading down for a skinny dip in the sea with Vibeke and my breakfast. Haven't had my breakfast yet. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic week, whatever the weather. All I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish Hygge be with you. Hold on. Sometimes it's really hygge just to switch off the lights and sit by candlelight. And I'll see you very soon with a wrap. Okay, bye for now.